Hello everyone, welcome back to all of you in the Smelly Army. So today it's going to be another one of my quick impromptu unedited videos that I sometimes throw out. So just a way for me to give you some extra content that doesn't take me quite so much work, and it's usually an unboxing type video. In this case it's two new purchases that I've made, and again they're vintage fragrances I'm really excited about that came in the mail today. So let's find out what they are. The first one that I'm going to introduce you to, let's see if you can guess what it is. It was first released in 1988. The perfumers on this one were Pierre Vargin, I think that's how you say it, and Rosendo Matteo. Some of the notes include lavender, green notes, cassia, grapefruit, bergamot and lemon. In fact, I'll list them all. They're the top notes. In the mid we have honey, artemisia, carnation, cinnamon, tarragon, orris root, jasmine, lily of the valley, anise and rose. In the base it's leather, amber, patchouli and musk. So see if you can guess what it is. It's from a designer house, a 1988 release. The other bottles on the screen may give you a clue. They're going to be relevant to what we're going to be talking about in a moment. So here it is, I'll reveal it. It's Paco Rabanne's Ténéré. So this fragrance released in 1988, as I say. Tenere is the name of a desert, or Tenere, I think. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. Tenere, I think. The name of a desert in Africa. And the fragrance notes that I just listed there, as you could tell, was a really long list. It's a pretty rare fragrance. I saw it on eBay. I'd never heard of it. I checked it out and I decided to pick it up. I got it for a pretty cheap price. It's not one of those hyped ones. So this is a 50ml bottle. 1988 release, kind of plasticky. I'm not crazy about the bottle design, to be honest. It's okay, but doesn't do a lot for me. And it's a real 80s powerhouse. The reviews online are quite positive, mostly actually. There's a really good one from Colin Maillard. Was it Maillard? How do you pronounce it? One of the big bass notes reviewers that a lot of people really like, and he's thought it was very good. He likes his old school stuff, and that sort of prompted me to be interested. Comparisons on this one, a lot of people compare it to Boss No. 1. Some people are mentioning Koros too. It's an aromatic fougere. It's got a very strong honey note. It's got this sweetness about it. And it's got, to me, a very leathery undertone to the fragrance. Very masculine, very heavy, a powerhouse kind of fragrance. A lot of people are mentioning, how do I say it, Uranus or toilet-like smells as being sort of there. I never quite think that things actually literally smell like that, but there is a certain animalic element to this fragrance. Tons and tons of notes, lavender, there's some freshness, grapefruit, bergamot. Just sprayed it on once today, and I'm kind of finding it really interesting. I'm not going to lie and say I love it so far, but if you like things like Koros, Boss No. 1, Ted Lapidus Pour Homme, that kind of thing, Oscar de la Renta Pour Lui, maybe actually reminded me a little bit of Quorum by Antonio Puig. Could be well worth checking this one out. A real rarity, Tenere from Paco Rabanne, 1988. I don't think anyone else has ever put that one on YouTube. The other one that I got, that I'm also really thrilled to have got, is Chanel's L'Egoiste. So, the fragrance we now know as Egoiste from Chanel, which I have a bottle of there that I've had for a while, 100ml bottle, was originally released in 1990, I believe, under the name of L'Egoiste. And here we have an eau de toilette from Chanel. When the word eau de toilette is written above Chanel, that tells you it's old, and the fact that it's called L'Egoiste rather than Egoiste also tells me this is a vintage bottle, a tester in fact. Didn't have a lid unfortunately, but that's fine. So of course one of the great classic fragrances from Chanel, and some of the notes, or in fact again all of them, top notes tangerine and rosewood, in the mid coriander and rose, and the base notes sandalwood, vanilla and ambrette seed. One of the most classy fragrances out there in the designer realm, spicy and woody, a beautiful sandalwood note in this one. I've just sprayed the new one that I've got here once and it smelled really good. I haven't had a chance to do a proper comparison. Of course it's like so many other things that many people will say, this older one, the vintage, is better. I think the new bottle's slightly different to my one there, so even mine is somewhat vintage. But just really from a collector point of view, to have it with the Egoiste name was really exciting. So let me know what you think about either of these fragrances, or what your favourite ones are from Paco Rabanne or Chanel, and any other vintage fragrances that are on your radar that maybe I should be looking out for. Let me know about that, or anything else you have to say in the comments for this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. Coming soon is going to be a video and extension of my top 10 most masculine fragrances ever, and I think Tenere may well be in there, so we're going to do a part 3 to one that I did some earlier videos on this year. Thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. Bye bye.
Smelly.